Are we walking? I'm going to milk us.
For years since I was on the sick water like that.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and members of the tech team, to Proteus, in what is the weirdest venue I've ever seen us do it in. I feel like I'm meant to do some kind of burlesque dancing needles. It's really weird. But no, we've got apparently some sketches. Some of them have been written. The evidence of this. This is Proteus! But speaking of things that aren't written or rehearsed, welcome. And after a number of sketches and things that will definitely be things, we have Samuel Kent. Who should be trying to do like an improvisational worship thing at the end. So I'm just going to bring him up quickly so we can talk about it. Sam!
Carlos, my hero, save me from this fire! Carlos!
Who?
Carlos! That.
Sorry?
Carlos. What are you trying to say?
It can't just be Carlos.
Ah, you want my surname?
Yes, that'll be good. Your full name. Yes.
The name is Carlos. De la Carlos.
Carlos. De la Carlos. Are you sure it's not some type of crap racist Zorro impression?
Oh no, he paid. He
paid from Jesus. No, I am the real thing, Carlos.
Then why have you got a Z on your hat?
This is my half-brother's. See, I inherited it.
Your half brother.
See, his name was Zara.
Zanos.
Delicado, see.
Right. And was he another racist Zorro impression?
No. He was a very dignified man who died a tragic death. The story, sort of heartbreak. Betrayal. Would you like to hear it?
No. No, Carlos. Right. No, I do not want to hear it, Carlos de la Carlos.
There were two of them! Senor, your Spanish accent is terrible.
So's yours, you're actually trying.
Just moving on to the next
Right,
sketch.
shall we raise the bar?
Introducing the first sketch of the evening. A sketch. It's definitely a sketch. Entitled Fantasy Q&A, written and directed by Sam Kent, and starring Sam Kent, Emily Buckley, Sean Thurgood. This is French now. And Mannequin, and who else has walked on the stage who I haven't introduced yet? Pippa. There we go. Right, please applaud to the stage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Q&A Fantasy, the show where you ask the questions. Tonight's guest stars are chosen one and saviour of the wizarding world, Harry Potter.
Hello.
Sith Lord. And destroyer of the Alderaan, Darth Vader.
Good evening.
And Son of God, Redeemer of Sins, Jesus Christ.
Sup?
Finally, reality TV star, Paris Hilton.
Hey!
Okay, let's begin. Our first question tonight is for Harry. Why did you destroy the Master Wand even though you would have become the greatest wizard that ever lived?
Well, I believed, and still do, that it would be too much power for one wizard to have.
It's because you're a pussy.
I am not a pussy.
You couldn't even beat Lord Voldemort. You had to get Neville to do it. Neville, you had a pet toad.
Okay, Jesus, settle down.
I'm with Gandalf here. You do come across as a little bit like a pussy.
I'm sorry, what? Gandalf?
Ginger Gandalf.
Guys, can we please just get back to polite discussion, which was originally intended? Thank you.
Oh, okay then. So we have another question for Jesus this time. How come it took you 3 days to rise?
Well, you know, for the first 2 days, I just couldn't get it up, if you know what I mean. She goes, oh. Paris, well, I can turn the water into wine, and I think a girl like you could benefit from that.
Yeah, I don't date older guys.
I'm not talking about dating you.
I am.
The true face of evil.
I am seriously beginning to doubt you are the Son of God.
And our next question tonight is for Mr. Vader.
Please, Mr. Vader was my father.
What was it like turning from Jedi to Sith?
Well, I believe that anyone can change their beliefs at any point in their life, and I still hold true to the fact that I chose the right thing. I would definitely go back.
I'm sorry, could you be any more boring?
Hey, leave him alone, you pussy.
Why is Iron Man here?
Well, he is though. All he does is sword fight and have asthma attacks.
I have a respiratory disorder.
Yeah. Look, right. Yeah, I know, right. You may have killed some children. We've all done that. But, unlike you, I had a very good censor who took it out of the book. Alright? But, God is a pretty nice chap. He's pretty forgiving, even to weird plastic-faced freaks like you.
I don't believe in a God.
Well, you're a bastard.
Can you all please stop insulting me? Sorry. Carry on.
Okay, and we have a question here for Paris, written in. It's quite a long one, so, well, it's not so much a question, more of a comment. It says, I'm sorry, I just loved your research paper on using high-energy plasma contained within microscopic containment facilities as a method for energy waste conversion.
Oh, thank you. I actually collaborated on a European task force at CERN to get results up to the required accuracy for quantum energy mechanics.
Ah, that's why she's imaginary.
Still more boring than you. God, your face has turned off again.
I'm sorry, this happens every Tuesday. You know what? I've had enough of you fools! Do you fear me now?
Fuck yeah. I'm the fucking son of God, you prick.
I'll behave.
Thank you, Jesus. Now, we'll have one final question from any audience member if you would like to ask a member a question.
She's not even joking. She literally means anyone. No plans, no nothing. Wasn't written in the script, but apparently we're doing it. Good, that went well.
Well, that's about it for questioning to Q&A tonight. Next week we will have Django Fett, Sonny Corleone, Dr. Doom and the second gunman from the Kennedy assassination. Stay tuned, everyone. Good night.
So, Signor, Jesus' voice is evil.
You're Jesus, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Not bad, I suppose. He's the son of God, mate.
But he's not Carlos. For example, take the stage there. Introduce yourself to our wonderful audience tonight.
Why is he French?
I am. Jesus!
You see? Now, take it back a bit. It is I, Carlos!
See, the guitar makes it, my friend. It just doesn't, really, does it? Right. Let's introduce the sketch, shall we? See. Wonderful.
The next sketch is written and directed by Rob Jones, entitled Mannequin, starring Rob Jones.
No.
Not starring Rob Jones, starring Thomas Shiverton, starring Chris Roberts. I'm just going to use my normal voice now. Starring Chris Roberts, Gordon Tang, Emma Haig, and Thomas Shiverton. Please welcome to the stage.
Easy, my love.
Best scene change I've ever seen.
Morning.
Are we ready?
Still not here. This is the life. What? What, standing around by a window for all eternity? Living the fucking dream.
Connor?
I mean, just look at those arseholes the other side.
No, Connor, we've discussed this. They're just people.
Now look at this one. Go on, look. I dare you. Oh, you bitch, you looked, you see? Bunch of fucking perverts gawking at our junk.
Connor, we're supposed to be gawked at.
What do you mean?
We're mannequins. Calm down.
Why? My whole life's been a lie!
You start to figure it out.
I thought we were models.
Are you serious?
I'm not going to stand for it, as much as my pose would suggest otherwise.
What are you doing?
I'm going to rebel. All I need to do is break the glass.
Oh, good luck with that.
Oh, what do you mean?
Connor, have you ever noticed that we've been stuck in the same pose for 3 weeks?
So?
Wouldn't suggest that we can't move.
Oh, don't talk rubbish. I ought to slap you across the face, I would.
Go on then.
Nah, I'm too hench.
Go on, little bit.
Oh, you want to go?
Oh, I think I'll do.
Oh, go on, go on. Ah!
Oh, we are stiff.
Tom, I've noticed something.
What's that?
I've got no legs.
What?
I've got no legs. I've been on this earth for 5 years and I've only just noticed.
Are you telling me that for 5 years of your bloody existence, you thought we were people, and yet forgot most people own a pair of legs?
I thought it was an accident at birth.
You what?
This is a staff announcement. Whoever it is touching the mannequins inappropriately, please stop. We've had far too many complaints. Seriously, stop it, you massive perverts.
Tom.
No, you're Tom.
We're definitely mannequins.
There's a pervert on the loose. And he's targeting mannequins. And we're mannequins. So,
Yeah, mannequins!
Oh God,
The girl can't save us now, we just have to!
I'm gonna die. I'm too young to die.
Nice pair.
Don't.
Oh my god, a talking mannequin! My god! Oh god can't save me now! We're being invaded by talking mannequins! It's like that episode of Doctor Who with Christopher Eccleston.
Oh, shut up!
Run, we are live!
Confused!
Maybe we're more human than we thought.
Well, we can see, we can speak, we can feel. We can do anything.
Except move.
And act. People don't do those anyway. I mean, just look at this one here. She's hardly moved for the entire ordeal.
Want to talk to her?
There, you do it.
Fine.
Hey, baby. Never mind.
The end! Clarissa. I thought they had a different one before.
And move on.
I'll take a break. Shall I? That sketch about mannequins really moved me.
Holy shit, it's Callum!
I don't know what sketch is next.
Introducing the next sketch.
Is it? I do believe it is Football Fans Abroad, featuring me and that Northern. Jordan! Okay, right. Lights, please.
Let's see some action, yeah.
What do you reckon then?
I reckon we'll get a result.
I think so.
Yeah. Keep it tight in the first half, push them hard in the second, bang, result.
You reckon?
Can't be the same every week.
I blame that one there, Fortinbras. He just turns up 5 minutes at the end and clears up.
He never lasts a full 5 acts. Hasn't got the fatal flaw.
Ah, but he's handy. Come on, Albert, stop soliloquising your Danish pop.
Make your fucking mind up, son!
Look, I just don't get it. He runs rings around Polonius in Act 2,
Oh,
Scene 2.
wait, here we go. Way!
Ooh, Ophelia! Say ooh, Ophelia!
Hey! To a nunnery, get thee! To a nunnery.
Oh, he's lost it.
No, he is but mad north-northwest. When the wind is southerly, he knows a hawk from a handsaw.
Claudius is down.
Get up off your knees, you fat
Get
bastard!
up, you bleeding bastard! Come on!
Who ate all the pies? Who ate all the pies?
He's fat!
He's bad!
He murdered Hammerstein, Claudius! Claudius!
Go on, Albert, stick him!
Stick it!
Go on,
Come
you know
on!
what?
Percentages!
Oh! Fatal indecision.
Fatal.
He used to do it when he's drunk asleep or in his rage.
And the incestuous pleasure of his bed, a gaming or a swearing or about some act that hath no relish of salvation in it.
Yeah. Cunt.
Oh, no, they're taking Polonius. Play some, well played.
Bring it on.
Oh, young Laertes. Go on, lad, get a hold of it.
Oh, Graveling's warming up.
Shit. Every week it's the same.
Alas!
What?
Alas!
What?
'Tis the poison cup!
Oh, 'tis too late.
No! Talk about own goal.
Oh, every time.
The rest is silence.
Oh, well. What have we got next week?
3 sisters.
You'll never get to Moscow! You'll never get to Moscow!
Subtle advert there, wasn't it, really? do well in Hamlet, I think. Do you think I'm well?
Yeah, for the Lion King. Anyway, the next sketch is the Frenulum.
Actually, I've read about it. This is... we're going to change the tone, sorry. Ben sent me this a while ago. It was... I think the Alan Bennett monologues that come about. They were recently doing some work in his house. He's got a massive archive. And they found a huge, literally, load of massive box of stuff he'd written but hadn't been published, and it's been finally released. And, well, Ben, actually, I'm really quite happy he's brought one along. I love Bennett. Ben, can you please, I'm sorry to put you on the spot, but, no, sorry. I'm going to sit there if you want to see this.
You'd have thought, bringing this to the front, that I would have learned it. I remember the first time I discovered I had cancer of the frenulum. It was a Tuesday morning when my doctor sat me down and then immediately stood me up again and told me that I had cancer of the frenulum. I almost immediately burst into silence. I was frankly horrified. I get a great deal of use out of my frenulum, and to be told that I have to amputate put my dreams of professional onism at rest. After I paid the doctor in organs, I walked home by myself. It was a long walk, and along the way I passed many parks and lawns where I saw people happily playing with their frenulums, carefree and ignorant of the world of suffering and pain I was currently in. I limped across the threshold of my home, sat down on my orthopaedic floor. The cool, rusty filth of the linoleum served as an ample contrast to my hot, clean, tuberous frenulum. I mused on this for a bit before getting a bite to eat. I examined my fridge. I grabbed an armful of ingredients at random and ended up putting together a chive and egg sandwich. After I had finished vomiting into the sink, I ordered a pizza. I waited 33 minutes, followed by another 10 minutes, 6.5, and finally 3. After another 2 minutes, the pizza man arrived. I tried to talk to him about my frenulum, but he was having none of it. I countered his statement of, "I don't want to hear about your cancerous frenulum," with, "Well then, shut up." I didn't let on, but the moral victory is mine. He left with a nominal tip and an expanded knowledge of the biology of my frenulum. Not as much as I'd have liked, but sufficient regarding the circumstances. I retired to my chamber and, upon realising I didn't have a chamber, went to my bedroom to sleep. I tossed and turned all night because I just couldn't get to sleep without my frenulum getting in the way, not literally. It was just playing on my mind, it wasn't that humorous. The clock struck 5 AM, which was odd because it was only 1:30 in the afternoon. I smashed the clock with my hand and, due to various laws of thermodynamics, ended up with an equally smacked hand, also full of splinters and some metal. I decided another trip to the doctor's was in order, so I put on my coat, my shoes, my trousers, my hat, my jumper, my shirt, my underwear, my shoes again, and my vest in that order, and left for the surgery. Another walk past the local parks revealed only more people happily enjoying their cancer-free or at least remissive frenulums. I sighed a frenulum sigh and carried on walking. Having knocked on the doctor's office door and screamed a bit, I was let in. My doctor gave my hemorrhaging hand a quick glance, sprayed it with some Savlon, and sent me on my way. But no, I had lost too much blood for this to be an acceptable response, and also my brain wasn't really working properly. I confronted the doctor about the rust in my bloodstream from the metal in the clock, and how also my frenulum appeared to be functioning perfectly well, and seemed to be mostly free of some sort of disease. At this point, my doctor got quite aggressive, and threatened that he'd sort me out if I carried on, and that I'd wish I did have frenulum cancer. Is frenulum cancer even a thing, I asked. He merely swore and pointed at a picture of the wall of some frenulum cancer. Well, that's what he said it was. It looked more like a picture of some dogs playing poker to me. On second thoughts, this man may not have been a doctor. I only wish I'd realised this before we replaced my frenulum with a car radio antenna later that day. Still, I can pick up a lot more with it in its current state.
As a frenulum monologue there for everybody. We've just got one more sketch now. Actually, 2 more sketches. So the next sketch is Identity Crisis, which is written by Colin Humphreys, directed by Emily Dilworth, and starring Daniel Flavel, Colin Humphreys, and Emily. Actually, no, directed by Ben Broom. I'm sorry.
Thanks for that, Callum.
Wow.
One man's dreams crushed.
Mine.
Oh well.
If I jumped out this window, it'd be high enough to. Never mind.
Yes, you would.
Too much paperwork for me.
Anyway, the next guest Identity Crisis, please welcome the cast to the stage.
Peter,
Yeah, Josh?
something's been troubling me.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
More or less.
I was wondering, am I the Messiah?
Messiah. Big question. I guess there's a few questions we can ask to try and find out. Have you ever nailed yourself to a cross?
I don't think so.
Shame. Right, so question number 2. Is your mum a virgin?
Absolutely!
You sure?
Yeah, she told me herself. Why would she lie?
Well, it's just, how else were you,
I suppose that is a bit unnatural. I must be the Messiah.
No, let's not jump the gun here, okay? Third question. Can you walk on water?
Is there a glass top?
No.
Probably not.
Look, sorry to break this to you, but all the signs here are suggesting you're not actually the Messiah.
But I really feel like I am the Messiah. Let's try a practical test.
No, fine, okay? Our glass of water is right there. Turn that water into wine.
What now?
Yes, now.
Are you going to leave the room?
No, I'm sitting right there.
Okay. Son of a bitch!
I'm not quite sure that's how it works.
There must be something else to it. I tell you what. There's a knife somewhere. Oh yeah, I've got enough. I tell you what. Oh.
You got a knife?
Let's keep one by me, you know. Oh, I want you to do is stab me with this knife, and we'll see.
What?
Go on.
You'll die.
No way, I'll come back to life.
You bloody won't.
Look, remember that kid that was picking on you on the first day of secondary school, and I stood up for you?
Yeah.
Well, now it's time to pay me back.
By slitting your throat.
Yes! For God's sake, you're acting so being unreasonable.
Because you are being unreasonable!
Just trust me, okay?
You promise everything's going to be okay?
I promise.
That's fine then.
Josh?
God, no, Josh! Oh, Jesus Christ! Became Messiah or Gloria Gaynor? Okay, fine. You've got resurrection in the bag.
Oh, yes, I have. I've sorted that bitch. Right. I tell you, you'd love this. My mum! Mum, come here!
One moment.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. What's the name of that prostitute you was living with recently?
Mary?
Oh! Isn't your mum called Mary?
Yes. But there's loads of people called Mary, it's fine.
Yeah, true. You know what? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe you're the Messiah after all.
He's not the Messiah. He's a very
Okay, so that's the end of the scripted sketches for this evening, but I'd like to invite Sam Kent up to the stage.
Kent.
As Unwin. What? Was there anybody?
Okay, so basically, hopefully, next term, me and Adam are going to try and start a comedy improv thing going. Hopefully, and
We didn't plan that. Sorry.
that was horrible. And basically, we wanted to trial it here, maybe see if anyone who is possibly interested in joining wanted to come up and try it. See, because obviously we need to make people laugh, and you people, God knows, should. Could you have worded that any better?
No.
So, do you have any volunteers to come up to the stage?
If not, he's going to pick him.
No, I'm really not. I'm just going to shut this down as quickly as I can. Yeah,
Okay,
come on
so
then.
Ben, we've got Lizzie, and we've got Evo. How do you want to do this? Do you want me to...
So we can pick up.
Do you want house lights?
Yeah.
We've lost one already. Okay, so. Awesome. So, what game do you want to try? Do you try to change while you were talking about it?
Yeah, okay, this is a pretty cool game. We saw it in Edinburgh. Did we?
I think so.
I think it was you.
I think I saw it, maybe it wasn't with you.
What the format of the game is that the scene which is set up, and at any point, that's the only caveat. The only caveat is that at any point, any one of you can shout out "new choice," and the person on stage, was that you?
It was for sisters, yeah.
Yeah. So you shout out "new choice," and the person on stage who's talking has to immediately reverse their point of view or what they're saying.
New choice.
The person on stage does not do anything. They stand perfectly still and they say nothing forever.
Okay, just to make it fairly easy, so we'll have two people on stage at a time, and then I'll just randomly shout, "Change places!" and one of you will run off and another person will run on. Okay? So, do you two want to start? Are you confident in that situation?
I was born ready.
Let's throw out a situation.
Yes.
Audience. A
Pet
situation.
shop!
What?
Pet shop.
Okay, what are they doing at the pet shop? What's...
Buying
They're the pet shop
pets.
boys.
I'm selling a parrot.
No. Okay, you know what?
There's no potential in that at all. Stupid idea.
We'll go with pet shop. We won't make this drag on. Okay, so...
There's no dragons in a pet shop.
Okay, so
You want to say?
whenever you two are ready, remember, anytime, any of you, shout your choice.
Excuse me, sir, would you like to have a bit of help around the shop?
Oh, I don't know why I chose this wheelchair without wheels.
You're here to help, I'm here to help.
Considering
New choice!
Would you want me to help? I don't know why you're off the wheelchair.
I'm okay, thank you. I was just wondering where the bonobos are.
The bonobos? Well, I don't think you want a bonobo. They're very...
Oh, I do.
New choice!
I don't want a bonobo. That'd be great.
A guinea pig, yes. I think we have one.
Change places! Ben, swap it. Swap it.
Yes, we have 5 guinea pigs. They are all awful. They're brilliant. That one is the sexiest. I'll give you 3.
New choice.
I'll give you £2.
What can I use this guinea pig for?
Sex. Anything but sex.
I'm really looking for it for sex.
Well, then you want number 3. Yes, it's got some, it's the most blue. It's the most green.
Red things.
What's the red things? Ah, you want a parrot then? Here we go, a parrot. Sorry, here you go, a blue cat. sorry, it's not a red thing, like you immediately asked before. Yes, you've got your red cat and your...
Change places! Lizzie! I would quite like a turtle.
A turtle, sir. Did you say a turtle?
I said a turtle.
Ah! Did you say a tortoise? Ah! You'll be wanting a tortoise then?
I will. Please show me.
Here you go.
Is this the biggest one you have?
Yes, it is. No, it isn't. The biggest one I have is here. Close your eyes. Open your eyes.
Rejoice!
Close your eyes.
Actually, I was wondering, do you have anything that would allow me... Do you have a cat?
Yes, close your eyes. Open your eyes. Now.
Do you actually own any pets? I can't help but notice you're just impersonating animals.
You're the first person to ever see through my charade. You're the second person. The first person, a young man called Carlos. It was 50 years ago to the day that he came in. It was 42.5 years ago to the day since he came in here looking for a rat, looking for a mouse, looking for a boyfriend.
In which case, are you actually selling men? I quite like one. I really would not like a man, but I actually quite like a young girl. Wait.
Change places for the sake of your sanity. What a place to start in.
Young does not mean not me.
So this is how you clean your animal. Is this? Well, it's always how I clean my animals. And I am pretty terrible.
Which animal do you clean with your foot?
Horse.
New choice.
Cow.
New choice.
Human being.
Human being is an animal for you, is it?
Well,
You beast!
you're validating me.
Octopus!
Calling me an octopus.
I call you right on, sir!
Well, I don't have enough arms.
New choice.
Well, I have too many arms. Remind me, octopi are the ones with 2 arms, aren't they?
No,
3 arms.
that's the one.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. 3 arms, 7 arms.
7 arms.
Disabled octopus.
Oh yes. Is that the 7 arms on one side?
Yes, very disabled.
New choice.
Not at all disabled.
By the standards of octopuses. Yes. Wonderful. So, would you like to buy an octopus?
No.
New choice.
Yes, at level.
Well, take as many as you can have. Take as none at all. I want mine.
Are you running a sushi shop in the back?
New choice.
I've seen.
Get out. Don't show me my sushi.
I don't want any of your sushi.
New choice.
I want all of your sushi.
You can't have it.
Can I have yours?
You can have all of it. I love giving it.
I knew it.
Here you go.
Thank you. This looks so tasty.
New
This
choice.
is disgusting.
I agree.
New choice.
I am terrible at pet shop owning and cooking.
New choice.
I'm brilliant at cooking though.
I mean, it's an art form now.
Well, I think so. Maybe we should sell it.
Possibly. I mean,
To whom? To who should we sell it to?
To whom? I think the Pope.
New choice.
Satan.
I like your thinking.
Do you?
New choice.
I hate your thinking. Get out. You come in here.
Do I?
You do. Well, you do. Now, you come in here asking to buy octopi, then not buying octopi, then eating sushi, and then not buying sushi. It's like you don't even know what you're trying to do.
choice.
I
It's
know.
like you know exactly what to do. You don't have to trick me.
Kiss me.
New choice.
Hate you, you bastard!
Or maybe I want to kiss you.
Kiss you what?
Kiss you. Just
Oh,
on your
sorry.
face.
No, say.
What?
Say new choice.
New choice.
Oh no! Don't.
Use your tongue next time!
No. No, the passion is too much.
Don't use your tongue!
I must
Use everything but your tongue! Use...
only my tongue.
New choice.
You disgust me again!
It's your bit.
I'm not aroused at all! I'm so aroused, darling! Oh, someone should swap in soon! I'm really scraping the barrel! New situation? Oh, that idea. Yes, from this position.
New game, I remember this one. Basically,
Can we
when
keep
something's in an
going?
interesting position, you pause, someone resumes the position, and you just go with it. Okay? Begin.
I remember the war.
If we stop hugging, we'll die.
A war against loneliness. This got very serious all of a sudden.
So many casualties.
I much prefer Holby City. You can tell from that joke who don't work for a living.
Freeze! I think you've cancelled the kidneys.
My God, sir. That's embarrassing because they're not there.
You don't have any kidneys?
I've got the one. No, don't touch it. It's very personal.
Freeze! Are you a doctor?
Well, kinda. A doctor of sorts. This is what you do, isn't it?
Sir, I'm not...
No, it's fine. Don't worry about him. He's got brain
That's my
syndrome.
baby. So, look, honestly, do we have to be like this?
Yes, we do.
Remember the last time we were together?
Have a rest, mate.
Oh, come on!
Your face? What? Stay with it. Go on, begin my business.
What you're offering?
Well, I thought that's what you're doing. This is fun, isn't it? I've seen lots of 60s porn. I've no idea what else is going on.
Hang on. What? Bend over. Trust me, I'm a doctor.
Freeze.
Only go well.
Okay, so I need to get really deep into these joints. Can you line
You
up,
are,
please?
are you sure you work for security?
Just line up.
Just like
Sir,
front or back, because I'm finding the way.
back in the air, please.
I don't. Well,
Okay.
I normally pay for this. I'm not paying. Why is that the agreement?
This is how it works in Reykjavik, sir. Okay, so...
Nothing works in Reykjavik.
Okay, can you please try and cooperate with what I'm asking you to do?
I'll take a popper.
You went up in the metal detector, sir, so I'm just wondering...
Freeze!
Okay, how does that feel?
I just came in for a cup of coffee.
But don't you like this?
Yes, I suppose.
Freeze.
Does anyone want to join in?
Would you like some
At this point. Come on, kid. If you want to join in, come stand here.
Yeah.
Oh, do we not have time? Oh, no, sorry.
Oh, we got 10 minutes.
Do we have 10 minutes?
We need to be out here in 10 minutes.
Ah, okay. In which
Can I
case...
have one last thing?
Yes, do it.
Milk
Slow
soda.
down.
Lactate.
Yes. 1 or 2 lumps.
Lactating intensifies. I'm drowning in my own milk.
Let's leave it there. I'm happy with that. And you can really see there is a lot of talent here just waiting to be found. With just hopefully, you know, everyone's willing to come. If you're not, hopefully the format that I'm hoping on is that people can come. We'll do a couple of games. We'll get people's, you know, the talent flowing. And also we need an audience as well. So if you want to come and watch just casually, like something like this, but something like Proteus, but a lot fucking sillier, as you've just seen. Yeah, so hopefully I'll see a lot of people doing this, and I look forward to watching you fuck up on stage.
I can please give a round of applause to Sam and everybody else who took this thing.